My name is Averill Seal, and for about the last 37 years I've been playing guitar. Some of you have been kind to watch and leave comments on my YouTube channel over the last 10 years or so. And about 2 years ago, I had a stroke that took away the use of my right hand. And so I haven't posted in a while, obviously, because I've been kind of relearning how to play guitar. Fortunately, I'm right-handed, and so I play right-handed, and it's a drag to have lost the use of my right hand if you're right-handed. But I found that I also am in a way grateful that I lost that hand instead of the left hand, because it still allows me to play guitar. And I'm going to show you how much guitar you can still play with just one hand. Some of this I sort of intuited from years of playing, and other things like chord shapes I've had to relearn. But this is just a way of doing hammer-ons and pull-offs. And just to tell you quickly what I'm using, I'm just using a little Fishman Loudbox Mini amp, and I'm running through just a digital delay just to give it a little bit of depth on the old Telecaster here. And today I'm going to see if I can give a little lesson on how I play Blackbird, classic song from the Beatles that I used to play with my group, so I've relearned it using hammer-ons and pull-offs, and I think this one works pretty well. I don't know if there'll be can't imagine there'll be much of a market for this kind of video, but anyway, some of you might find it interesting, and it might help people. A couple of people around the world who've lost arms in accidents or to stroke, that sort of thing. So anyway, without further rambling, this is how I play Blackbird. It's in the key of G. I'm in standard tuning, and I'm basically using hammer-ons and pull-offs on 2 strings at a time throughout the song. And what gives Blackbird its special sound, kind of its special sauce, is this drone, this open G that Paul plays as he goes along. And he's finger picking with the right hand, but there's always that open G that's playing against these other chords that makes the song give it its special sound. So the first thing, if you're trying to do this at home, is just to hammer on that G, and it's just G here, and then it's the major third of the chord up here. You can think of it like a barred G, and you're playing the chord that you would have played with your middle finger. But I play it with the ring finger. So hammer on with the ring finger, and then pull off the ring finger to that open G. So that's a G major chord. And then walk up to the A minor. Same thing. So G major, A minor. And every time you're going to pull off. So maybe to get started, you just learn this progression. And then C, we're back to this shape, which I'm not doing anything with the middle finger or the pinky. Just, you have to ignore that. No, this is not the most polished way to shoot a video. I mean, there's not a close-up that I can use, but so this is the intro. It's just that's the high E string, and then the D string down here. So again, I'm gonna do this shape. I do this shape a lot with this style of playing because there's lots of good leverage you can get in hammering on with your ring finger and your pinky. Lots of good triads you can get out of them. And so forth. But this is the little picking pattern that that I kind of fake. What Paul's doing is something, you know, the rhythm is similar. The notes are a little different, but Paul plays it way up here. But I get a better sound in this technique if I play it a little lower in the neck. Now we're going to do this next section, C. Now it gets a little trickier. I'm going to pull off again. So, and then we're back to just that minor shape there, the E minor shape. So again, it's just from C. That's the G at the octave, G string at the octave. And then the D. And then same spacing, just going up to the E flat on the bottom. Then you're going to drop down the bass. Same note at the top, but just dropping the bass a half step. To D. Back to that one. Then the C minor. Back to that one. Now to A major, which is different from the way we were going up. Now, the very last chord is a D, like a D7. So we're going to hammer on from the A here and then move up a string, same string on the top, but a higher string on the bass, that D. So and then the next section, so that takes you through the first verse, the second verse, and so forth, and you get to the bridge, and that goes to F, and I'm going to play that down here. Blackbird, fly, B flat, and then I'm going to do this shape again. The B flat, major, C major, F, D minor, and then back to A major, and instead of trying to pull off and doing something like that, I go back to this, and you'll find that in this technique, a lot of times when you would normally play, if you were two-handed, if you normally play an open chord, like an A, like this, it helps to come up here so that you can hammer that bass note and get it on time. So it's so those are the basics, and you can figure out the order of them yourselves and get your vocal on top of it. That's Blackbird. Thanks for watching.